We have the best prices in the realm. Free shoo-shoo. Oh, you're the one that guy what doesn't trust of you in that thing of... Where is this? Where am I going? Anyway, I am on my way to the last quest point on this quest that I'm questing for. Where am I going? I don't know where anything is. This is already like the biggest map I've ever had to deal with in my life. And it's one town in this game. Has not bode well. There's still humans everywhere. Ugh. Scary. There's a lot of quests, too. Jeez. There's a lot you can do in this game. This is a girthy game. Biddy. Go quietly within these caverns. Lest you misunderstand, I speak not of such sounds as one's ears might hear. Here we open our hearts to the whispers of the elementals. Take care that you do not disturb this communion by bringing in tumultuous thoughts. Okay. That's a totally normal thing to say. Medell. You seek the secrets of Conjurer, adventurer. Then search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurer's Guild. It is at Mion's request that you have come? Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature. They might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic, such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate aether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from the shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelves Wood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gelmora. But their desire to settle in the Twelves Wood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward? The elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelves Wood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. I hope this has helped you gain a greater understanding of the Conjurer's Guild. Should you wish to delve further into the mysteries of conjuring, then I urge you to consider joining our ranks. I can begin your initiation whenever you desire. Call upon me when you are ready to take the first step. I've done it. That was all 3 of the things, I think. Might as well talk to her, though. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? Medell wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Conjurer's Guild. Yes. That is well. I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother Isumiyan. Brother Isumiyan presides over the Conjurer's Guild even as he serves the nation as a hero. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him, and make known your desire to join the guild. I've done it. I have more quests. Otherworldly voices have been waking me up in the night, but I haven't the faintest idea why. I have done naught to incur the elemental's ire. Great story. Oh, he's literally just right here. Just walking in on a lesson. This feels kind of inappropriate. Ma Royal. You are come to participate in the meditations, I presume. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Steelglade fane. I am Brother Isumion, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjury. Pray attend me well. Conjury is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the solving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself often stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjury than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjury may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing, but worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that conjury is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the Twelveswood alike. Can you make this vow? Sure. I will embrace nature. I'll hug a tree right after this. You worry about it. I am all over it. Like moss on a boulder. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurers Guild. And so to work. Listen well now, for I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of Steelglade fane. Just beyond the city gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars. I would have you slay 3 each. I'm sorry. Did you have me vow to embrace nature, and then immediately after ask me to go attack some of that nature? Like, funguars might be dangerous, but squirrels and ladybugs don't strike me as like your typical, these things are wreaking havoc. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly... I was wondering. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were. As a consequence of the calamity, and, I may add, through no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the Twelveswood. A burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in so doing, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, Grayson, and perform your task in the name of the elementals. Okay. Great. What do you want? Essential oil. Freya is busy with preparations for the coming ceremony and needs an adventurer to bring her scarlet oil. Sure. Might you perchance be comfortable around Vilekin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming auguries when I found, to my great embarrassment, that we lacked the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. If it is not too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you could resupply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs, such as those found near the bannock. 6 of the Vilekin should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it. I accepted a quest. I'm the best. There are still humans everywhere. I'm attuning. Oh, I should be finding a lot of these. Because then Ethernet access. Alright, Ethernet, really? Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Aethernet shards. Great. Where do I go? Okay, well, I think I probably just have to be like doing like quests or something for a while now. Before like the next like thingy comes up. The Conjurer Lane seeks an assistant for her frantically busy student. You there, you're an adventurer, yes? Good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student Braya. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Yes, I am Braya, but I am also awfully... Oh, you say Lady Melaine herself asked you to assist me. In that case, I suppose you might lend me a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about. Mere nervous energy. Ahem. I'd be exceedingly grateful if you would take this Azima Rose oil and refill the censers. There are 2 that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amid their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. I have key items. Key items can be used on targets by first selecting the targets. Okay, easy enough. I gotta be quiet. Casting. I've done it. God, I'm so good at this game. I could do this all day. So easy. Also, didn't I already have a quest from you about something else? My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you followed my instructions. I had always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Melaine has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. I can't complete? Well, that's bugged out for some reason at the moment. I'll come back to that later. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to report back to Mion. There's a sidebar of quests. I'm just a dummy. Okay, I'm gonna run back to Mion real quick. Huh? Oh, hey, random helpful comment. You must select a You must select a reward in order to complete it. Oh. Okay. I'll go select my reward. There might have been something like that that said in the tutorial. I wasn't paying close attention. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. Okay. You're right. I see you can choose potion or ether. I'll take the potions. Ah, okay. Cool, okay. That was that easy. And also I remember that I have an Aethernet crystal I can travel with, which is going to be a lot quicker for getting around in the future. Gotta find the rest of those ports. It'll make navigating a little bit easier. I need to get familiar with the city. Lesser panda. Various... whatever, it's fine. Humans. Humans doing human things. Let's go find Mion. Okay, here we are. Great. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited all will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Grayson. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Okay, yeah. Quest complete. Level up. The power of Grayskull. Okay.